restoring Illinois to greatness. This is Illinois Rising, presented by the Illinois Policy Institute and hosted by AM 560's Dan Proft.
Dan Proft back with Pat Hughes, co-founder of the Illinois Opportunity Project. And Pat, we were talking about local elections this past week, the Algonquin Township Highway Department Commissioner race. And there was one other important race in the suburbs, kind of a surprising result, much like Andrew Gosser's upset victory in Algonquin Township. And that was the upset loss by State Representative Linda Chapalavia, who was a Madigan stooge. She was running for mayor of the city of Aurora, the second most populous city in the state of Illinois. And obviously not only the favorite to win, but certainly the favorite to be one of the two in the runoff that goes to April to decide who the next mayor of Aurora will be. And something happened on the way to victory. She didn't get it. She finished third. She's out of the race. What is the importance of Chapalavia's loss in Aurora?
So it sends a message to everybody in the state that no politician, no matter how entrenched, no Democrat particularly, has a permanent foothold on any particular office, and that Illinois is movable bit by bit, piece by piece, just like Andrew said in our prior segment, at the grassroots level, at the donor level. If you have the right people and the right candidates, all of this can be changed. And I think that's the message it sends.
So the choice there is Richard Irvin, who's run for mayor a couple of times, African-American gentleman, alderman in the city, and then Guzma is a Latino candidate that replaced the expected Latina candidate, I guess, in the form of Linda Chapalavia. So that should be an interesting race because that's an opportunity to, again, provide a big model of rethinking municipal government that could be replicated throughout the state. If you can right-size Aurora city government, address some of the gang and crime problems that they have at the city level in a diverse community like that, then maybe Aurora could serve as a model for rethinking what we're doing in Chicago with a similar diversity and just scaling a successful model.
Yeah, there's no question that's the case. And the reason why people don't think that can happen is because in their mind's eye, they think, well, it's all baked into the cake. But when something like this happens, and you've got someone like Irvin in Aurora, you can see a circumstance where, well, if it can happen in our second largest city, I mean, we're not talking about a little municipality, Dan. Aurora is a major city. In another state, it would be a major, major city. This is sort of a groundbreaking circumstance that can be replicated and can be used, not unlike the highway commissioner in Algonquin, as examples of how our state can change at the state rep level, at the state senate level, and in our statewide offices. Maybe
it says something about Chapalavia's vulnerability as a state rep. Obviously, this is a off-year election, so she didn't have to give up her legislative seat in order to run for mayor. She retains her legislative seat, but maybe her constituents have tired of Chapalavia's stoogery on behalf of House Speaker Mike Madigan. Maybe this is an opportunity where Republicans come up with a new candidate out there that really takes a run at Chapalavia. Maybe somebody from the Latino community, maybe not. I mean, but somebody that has a different disposition that can appeal to constituents that seem to be disaffected from their current legislative representative.
Yeah, it just goes to show that these folks who think that they're entitled to these positions based on their name, based on their connections, they don't want to put the work in, or they're like you just said, their constituents are so tired of their nonsense and getting nothing done that they become vulnerable because they become lazy, they become complacent, and they don't do anything for their constituents. That's a bad combination for them, Dan. But it's incumbent upon us and people of the center in the center right position to make movements for that to happen. That's what happened in Algonquin, and that's what happened in Aurora.
I feel like we should do a Howard Dean here, from Algonquin Township to Aurora to Springfield. But we know how that turned out from Howard Dean, so I'm going to resist.